Hello and welcome everyone. This is Dr. Matthew once again, and on this particular health bulletin slash vlog, we're going to discuss how to prevent osteoporosis. There's been a lot of controversy the past few years, especially in the mainstream media and also with the medical and alternative medical research. We're hearing many things about calcium this, calcium that. Calcium prevents osteoporosis. However, many people fail to consider the impact of vitamin D. If you don't have enough vitamin D in your body, you can't sufficiently absorb calcium. And typically as we age, especially in America, many people tend to remain sedentary, and many people don't get outside and get the physical activity or the sunlight exposure that they need. So these are all high contributing factors. So I want to share with you some tips and strategies that you can use today to help prevent osteoporosis, and if you do have it, help reverse that process. One of the first and foremost things that you need to do is you need to get 20 to 30 minutes of sunlight every single day on as much of your body as you can. That's very, very important. It's okay to apply a natural coconut-based sunscreen. Make sure it is organic, because a lot of sunscreens have very toxic chemicals within them, but we do need the sun. We need all the rays of the sun. The sun is very important for life, and again, as the sun hits your skin, that's when vitamin D is produced. And if you don't have vitamin D in the proper amounts, and there's a large amount of scientific evidence to support that many Americans have a vitamin D deficiency. So we want to make sure that we really take a step back and look at things so we can empower ourselves. So get 20 to 30 minutes of sunshine every single day without sunscreen. That's the first recommendation. The second recommendation is to get at least 30 to 40 minutes of physical activity, cardiovascular wise, and also some weight-bearing activity for your joints. Your typical weight-bearing joints like your hips and your knees and your mortise joints at the ankles, those are very, very important, and they need to be consistently activated every single day, not sedentary as we age. So keep up the physical activity. Do it lightweight bearing to start off with. If you're currently in an inactive state, you can even start to swim just to help get your body going. Phenomenal exercise to stimulate respiration and many other things, and then work your way up to like a seated bicycle. Then walk, and then ultimately make sure, obviously as you're walking, try and walk on the grass, because it's a much softer surface, and that's more natural in and of itself. So physical activity is very important in conjunction with vitamin D in order to absorb calcium in the body. Also, you want to increase your intake of green leafy organic vegetables. Many green leafy vegetables have high amounts of calcium, magnesium, and magnesium is another important building block of bone. And you have other particular minerals that are very small in quantity, like boron, but they're very, very essential. You will find those in your green leafy vegetables, so keep that in consideration as you go about living the optimal health and the vibrant life that you deserve. So these are some tips that you can start to apply today. And if you do need to take some type of vitamin D supplement, typically what I recommend is something from fish oil, because it's more of a natural state. Make sure you take that. You can take calcium, but at the same time, if you take, let's say, a calcium carbonate form or many of these other forms that they promote on the news, you're going to find that these calcium molecules might not be small enough, so to speak, to permeate into the body to get absorbed. Absorption rates are very, very important. Calcium citrate is a very highly absorbable form of calcium. But remember, if you don't have enough vitamin D, it doesn't matter how much calcium you take. So get your vitamin D necessary to absorb the calcium. Sometimes it also is appropriate to supplement a magnesium supplement. So again, you can ask your particular doctor about that if they are knowledgeable in nutrition. So you want to go to somebody that is either a nutritionist or along those lines to really get the good scoop. So those three tips that I mentioned are going to help you lead a healthier life. So I hope you enjoyed this particular video discussion, and we'll see you on the next one.